Hey, hey, yeah. Makeup, yeah. That was a beautiful smile, yeah. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile, there's a beautiful smile. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile. It's the makeup nurse. Said you're rolling with the makeup nurse. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile. There's a beautiful smile.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami the makeup nurse. Today is Mix It Up Monday, where beauty meets breakthroughs. It's also Job Action Day, Housewife's Day, Broadcast Traffic Professionals Day, and Sandwich Day. So for Job Action Day and Housewife's Day, a reminder that every step you take can make a big difference. So housewives can use a checklist. And for Job Action Day, a lot of people in the work use checklists or job aids to help make improvements and not forget what they're doing. Like the airline industry, they will have checklists, lots of different checklists before they take off, safety checklists before they take off. And, at the pilot, the flight attendants, everybody has checklists for everything. And even if they've done it for 30 years, they still use that checklist, even if it's embedded in their head. So it's a great reminder. I use checklists for when I need to pack for certain things, so I can make sure I have everything, like a toothbrush and everything. Checklists are good reminders. Even if you do it all the time, you might forget. And remember, performance improvement, which that's one of the things I do with being the VP of quality. It starts with small actions, reporting issues, sharing ideas, and learning from each other, and reporting it. And we really stress in healthcare that it's a blame-free environment and non-punitive. So report the issues. Like the Challenger disaster that happened, it was because, they brought up these concerns, but no one listened either. So, and they just disregarded it because they needed to launch, and look what happened. The BP oil disaster, same thing. There were so many different red flags, that people brought up concerns, and they disregarded their concerns. And that happens in healthcare a lot too. And, me being on this side of healthcare and being in quality, any event that happens, I have to investigate. So, and one of the things I look at is, what is the culture like? Did you feel comfortable speaking up and voicing your concern? Were you able to stop that line? So that's really important. We also need visuals. So in quality, or at the hospitals, we implement for each unit a quality board or a huddle board, in whatever they might call it, something different. And that's where we put our metrics, where you can see where all of our metrics are that they're looking for that unit, that's important to that unit, so they can huddle every day around it to see, are we improving it, whether it's patient satisfaction, whether it's falls, or whatever it may be. That's important for that unit. They will focus on it, and huddling and around it, and where the team of that unit can say, oh, well, a fall happened and it was because of this. If we had the X, Y, and Z, maybe it would help us not to have a fall. And so they can provide their input and solutions as well during this huddle. So always huddling is a good thing. We have a daily patient safety huddle, and we talk about any potential safety issues that could happen for the day. And so we can hopefully stop it from happening before it does it. And our survey organization called the Joint Commission, they survey us on high reliability, and they really look at a high reliability organization, which includes like standard work, job aids, processes in place that are hardwired to prevent failures from occurring. So together we create a culture of safety and reliability, and that's the key word, reliability, and that accountability piece too with is very important. And then so what action will you take today? Will you develop a checklist? Will you huddle with your team? What safe performance improvement ideas would you do for today? Speaking up, stopping that line, pulling that hand on, and that from Toyota, and making sure you don't, everybody stops and make sure, no, if you stop the line, just like the I Love Lucy show where, all the chocolate on the belt is going, just keeps going, and they're trying to eat it fast because they can't package it fast enough and get all this chocolate wasted on the floor, which we don't want to waste chocolate here. So yes, it's very important to stop that line too. As the TSA says, if you see something, say something. All right, let's do the riddle of the day. I'm something you do every day, but when done with intention, I can change the future. What am I? Comment down below. And this was a pretty quick video that I wanted to just talk high level about some performance improvement tips, like using the checklist or job aids. But let's do this day in history. On November 3rd, 1493, Christopher Columbus first sights the island of Dominica on his second voyage. In 1903, Panama declares independence from Colombia. 1957, the Soviet Union launches Sputnik 2, with the dog Laika becoming the first living creature to orbit the Earth. 1964, President Lyndon B. Johnson defeats Barry Goldwater in the U.S. presidential election. 1992, Dianne Feinstein is elected as the first female U.S. Senator from California. In 1998, Jesse the Body Ventura is elected governor of Minnesota. Some birthdays: Walker Evans in 1903, American photographer known for his documentation of American life. In 1449, Anna Wintour, British editor and the influential editor-in-chief of American Vogue's birthday. And in 1957, the Soviet Union, like I said, launches Sputnik 2 with a dog named Laika aboard. So a quote from Mahatma Gandhi: "The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated." And ask yourself today, what worked well today, and what can we do better today? And celebrate Job Action Day by making one commitment to improve performance, because every action counts. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and I'll see you next time. Bye!